This is a story that ties in really well with what's happening with Dan Andrews. Andrew Cuomo's aide admits that New York hid COVID-19 nursing home deaths to avoid federal investigation. This is disgusting. Before this came out, there were at least 6,000 deaths where they admitted were due to the decisions of the Cuomo administration. The health department there and Cuomo's decisions actually said those with COVID from nursing homes should go back into the nursing homes. And that led to 6,000 more deaths. That's disgusting. Now numbers are coming out that it's probably maybe even higher. Some people have said it's been 11,000 for a few months now, actually. This is troubling. This is not good. And Dan Andrews is also going through a number of irregularities we're seeing, and it's very, very, very troubling. This is hilarious. The Daily Wire reports that Kamala Harris is taking calls with foreign leaders on behalf of Biden. Meanwhile, Joe Biden is on Valentine's Day. He's just playing Mario Kart with his granddaughter. It's like, what's going on? What's going on here? It's sort of a running joke that Joe Biden's got to get a taste test for stuff. I really think they've got to be careful. They have to be careful. This is a clip, and by the way, before I continue, for those of you watching on the live stream, you will notice that on this panel over here on the far side, you can actually ask questions and support the show. If you write some super chats, it really helps to support the show. If you want to support on an ongoing basis, please go and subscribe to my Subscribestar. It goes a huge way. It allows the show to continue, and it's greatly, greatly appreciated. It really helps me do what I do. I'm currently working on buying some cameras. Unfortunately, the cameras I was looking at, the 2 cameras, are out of stock. I can't get them until June, so I'm forced to actually get more expensive ones because I want to do these lives a lot more so you can get multiple angles. And unfortunately, those are like $4,000 a pop, which is ridiculous. I've saved $6,000. I'm saving more money from you guys, but I just wanted to be absolutely transparent with you guys on that point. Your support goes a very, very long way. Thank you very much for those helping so far. And I'm trying to give back as much as I can. So this is a discussion from Joe Biden, basically talking about China. Now, you guys can hear this video, which is excellent. It's very troubling. To my friend Drew Pavlo, I'm sorry that this is how you had to learn this, but this is what Joe Biden actually believes.
You know, Chinese leaders, if you know anything about Chinese history, it has always been the time when China has been victimized by the outer world is when they haven't been unified at home. So the central, vastly overstated, the central principle of Xi Jinping is that there must be a united, tightly controlled China. And he uses his rationale for the things he does based on that. I point out to him, no American president can be sustained as a president if he doesn't reflect the values of the United States. And so the idea, I'm not going to speak out against what he's doing in Hong Kong, what he's doing with the Uyghurs in Western mountains of China, and Taiwan trying to end the one China policy by making it forceful. I said, and by the way, he said he gets it. Culturally, there are different norms at each country, and their leaders are expected to follow.
That's astounding. Did you guys get that? What he's basically saying is America has their values. China has their values. Part of America's values may not be compatible with China's values. Therefore, I have no right to tell the Chinese leader on this 2-hour call he had with Xi Jinping recently, I have no right to tell him how to run his own culture. And so he's basically saying the Uyghurs are on their own. This is totally fine. This is normal. And it's disgusting. I tried to warn you, Drew. I really did. I wish Trump did more on this topic. I wish he got another 4 years starting now so that he could actually address this even more. Maybe he was waiting so that he could actually get elected first. But unfortunately, we're in a situation where now Joe Biden is in this situation and he's not going to do anything. I'm sorry, man. I really am. I really am sorry. I wish this wasn't the case. The Uyghurs, all over 1 million of them are being sterilized. They're being, I can't even say the words. There's forced insemination. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, and I can speak more freely on this topic on Rumble. So go to Rumble, guys. You got to go to Rumble. I'll be slowly moving my stuff across to there. So this is the part where I go to the YouTube super chats. If you guys have questions for me, now is the time. I want to take questions from you. They're really helpful. They help support the show. I really appreciate them. Let's see what the first one was. I think we actually had a lot of questions from my Subscribe Star as well. No super chats. Okay, cool. No worries. See, this is what ends up happening, guys. This is what ends up happening. If you don't super chat here, I am really thankful, because what it means is that the people on Subscribe Star really keep me going. Because I run off donations. So how is the show going to work from now? Well, basically, what I'm going to be doing is, because of censorship and my understanding of censorship, I can tell you certain things. I can tell you certain topics. However, I can actually talk about most topics. There's probably about 95% of topics I can actually talk about, and that's where you will find here. However, that 5% of topics are actually some of the most important topics to talk about. I will be putting those all on my Subscribe Star. I really want to put them there because it helps sustain me and what I do on this show. I'm also considering putting it on Rumble as well, which is a free platform. However, they run ads on it. I don't get ads on some other channels. And until I can work out that monetization properly, I can't commit to continuing this show. But give the video a like if you haven't already. It really helps promote the show with the algorithms. Please share it. And I will be I'm about to film a second hour of the show. It'll be going to Rumble and Subscribe Star. Thank you very much, everyone. I've really, really appreciated the support. And I hope I'll see you guys next week. It's been a crazy week. It really has. Especially for me. I've been helping my sister move out, so I've been quite under the pump. As you know, my grandmother passed away last night, which I just shared with you guys, hence the black tie. My grandmother actually gifted me this pen. And I guess why am I telling you guys about this? It's very important we remember where we came from and the lessons that they taught us, because they are what will drive us forward. Also yesterday, maybe it's a coincidence, my sister also gave birth. Another reason why we fight. It's the intergenerational fight that we are pursuing. We want to make sure the fight keeps going on so that our kids can enjoy it. We want to make sure that we are driven to fight for their future. Otherwise, we will lose it all. And my grandmother can tell you exactly what that looks like, because you will see it in Lebanon. What happened in Lebanon? Well, corruption basically ran rampant. It's disgusting what ended up happening. They ended up trying to tax WhatsApp messages. Can you believe that? Disgusting. In fact, government incompetence is probably the thing that ended up leading to that September explosion in Lebanon, in Beirut. Disgusting. Someone just left a donation. Thank you very much. It's greatly appreciated. That's going straight to the cameras. I'm not even kidding. That's the cameras are very vital to the show. It actually it shortens my workload. It allows me to continue to do what I'm doing, but more efficiently. I do have a lot of plans for the future, but it's very, very important. I can't stress how important it is that you guys get onto alternative media platforms. Go find Ricardo and myself on Parler. Go find me on Rumble, on Gab, on Minds, on Subscribestar, most importantly, if you want to subscribe to the show. And go find the Daily Wire. Go subscribe to them. Go tell them, I like what you're doing. I like the fact that you guys are sticking it to the man in Hollywood. I like that you guys are making movies to support Gina Carano. I don't want to see people deplatformed. I don't want to see it. It's disgusting. It is disgusting.